Oh, yeah, you're talking.
You're talking.
You're talking. You're live.
We're
Hello,
live.
everyone.
Hello, Twitch. I mean,
And- Hi, YouTube. How's it going? Welcome to the 6th episode of the Fan Service Podcast, YouTube exclusive. Woohoo!
YouTube
Po-
only.
Poggers in the comments.
Secret. This is the secret podcast.
Yeah, that we're definitely promoting afterwards. Yeah. A lot of things have happened, like, recently, in terms of, like, fucking the world.
Like I was
Anime.
just saying, the world. I do have to say, like, just when you go out, if you go out, be careful because tensions are high. It seems like there's just something else bad going on every day. And
Yeah.
I don't like to be a downer, but I mean, it's important to be careful and aware of your surroundings and all that fun stuff.
True. Always gotta be careful.
Like, I'm not worried for me because I'm at home all the time.
Oh yeah.
But like for example, yesterday I went to the dentist. You know, nobody's going there, so I'm not really scared. It's like nice and quiet.
Yeah.
But-
Oh, of course you went to the dentist. Hey, look at that. Just keep it
Look at
keep
that.
it keep it with the podcast tradition of Feather going to the dentist.
Yeah. I'm going again in 2 weeks. Don't worry.
How did that go? How did your dentist trip go?
It was good. I got some fillings. Now my teeth look pretty. Next time it's gonna be. I only have to remove one of my wisdom teeth. Thankfully, it's not all four
Oh yeah, that's good.
because they haven't come out. It's just the one, and it's the one that messed up my whole like. It's the reason why I had to take out teeth in the first place.
Pain.
A lot of
That's-
pain, but he said it should like heal fast and all comparatively.
Yeah, nice. I still have to go to the dentist. I haven't been there in a while.
A while.
A while. But
Same.
and more positive news, right? We had Monster Hunter World come out.
Yep.
And
Monster Hunter World. Hold on.
I mean, Rise. I mean, it looks the same, right?
You're so funny.
Yeah, Rise
Monster
came out.
Hunter World. Monster Hunter Rise. I mean, they're very similar, but they're also different. Yeah, me and Shinra, we've both been playing.
Yeah, not as much as you though, because you are.
Well, wait, what? So, what's Monster Hunter?
mean,
Because
Monster Hunter is a game by Capcom. So
wow.
How do you explain it? It's a monster. The title pretty much explains what the game is. You're hunting monsters. You're going out. You're a hunter. You play as a hunter.
Okay, it's a video game series about
Hunting monsters.
hunting big monsters, and it's well known for its, difficulties. Like, because you have to look at the monsters with a lot, like, you have to pay attention to what's going on and the tells and everything, and you get used to them and you get more advanced at hunting specific monsters because they're all very unique. And then you also do it's also a lot of farming.
Yeah, if you want a fun game to just play while you're like, it's because it's on the Switch, and honestly, I never found a reason to use the Switch
Yes.
besides like Ring Fit, but that's
Really nice for the Switch. That's why I'm having a lot more fun. I think World had some issues with PC.
it just didn't want to run something. It didn't matter how powerful your PC was. It just hated running sometimes.
There's
And
just some things. Like, I had a lot of fun. For me, World was my first Monster Hunter.
Same.
And I think going into a Monster Hunter game, your first one is going to be very overwhelming, especially if it is World, because there's a lot going on. And I think having that, because all the Monster Hunters that I think came out in America were portable, so not everyone got to play them like us. So that's why I want to like talk about it. But Monster Hunter World was very successful. It sold like 18 million copies. I don't know.
A lot. I
A
mean,
lot.
it's the most mainstream Monster Hunter that you think of, right?
Yeah. So that's
most people's first like introduction to Monster Hunter is probably World. I mean,
it's because what I said is they were in America released on portable consoles,
Yeah,
mostly.
yeah.
So a lot of people like me didn't. I very rarely play portable games. I think I only had a Vita recently.
Didn't you used to raid on a Vita?
Yes, but then Final Fantasy 14, yes. And I told last night, was it last night, the night before last night, a raid member that I did that, and she's like, "That's nothing. I know a guy who cleared Shiva, not like personally, no, but they cleared Shiva on a DDR pad."
Easy. I mean, what class were they playing? That's the question.
I did not look.
I'm assuming the answer because I don't think any other class would really work on the DDR pad, honestly.
Well, it wasn't. It was a DDR pad and like a Guitar Hero instrument. Because you can't only use a DDR pad. That's just for movement. Could you imagine the workout you'd get doing Shiva?
I mean, depends. Actually,
Hello, gamers.
I mean, because if you think about it, right? If you're playing Black Mage on Shiva, now we're getting way too off topic.
You're getting a
It doesn't matter. This is our
specific.
podcast. If you're playing Black Mage, right? I mean, they have to play a class, right? But if you're playing Black Mage, your movement is depending on other people because of Aether manipulation, right? Dancer, at least you have. I'm not going to say
Can
the
you stop?
name. What? Listen, you brought it to me, so now I have to big brain this.
You should literally talking about in-game moves.
Aether manipulation, for those who do not know, is an ability that lets a Black Mage literally dash to someone else. Think of like, I don't know.
Another party member
Yeah, and you literally
has to be
dash
in the
them.
party.
You dash them, and you get to go on top of them. But
You get to go on top of them. That's an interesting explanation.
yeah, who will and stuff. But yeah, Monster Hunter, fun game. Really enjoying it. Feather's higher ranked than me currently because he's been playing it.
You
way
didn't.
more
We
than
didn't.
me.
I asked you, what's your rank?
I think I'm still 2. I think
Oh,
I just did the rampages.
okay. Here, if you're playing Monster Hunter Rise or you plan to, do not do the hub quest before you do the village quest.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh look, another monster already hunted, and then you like murder them at an insane rate.
The village quests are super fast, but you definitely want to do them, especially do the rampage. So you know, I was streaming it, and I did the rampage, but I did the hub rampage.
Oh. That was
And
fun.
it was painful.
I did the hub rampage first too, but I did it by myself, so nothing was scaled up.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know what the fuck
probably
was
just
happening.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening, and then I did the village one. And I'm like,
I was like, oh, it's
there's a
explained everything.
tutorial.
Yeah.
There's a tutorial.
What weapon are you currently? You still using bow?
Yeah, I'm using bow. It's fun. So you get skills that you can choose. I don't know if you've reached that point.
Yeah.
Right? So you can kind of customize it a lot more than World.
Yeah, there's a lot of skills.
And
Like
do
3,
things
I think.
like, so for example, the skill I have right now, I love it, but it would be pretty bad against any enemy that flies.
Oh yeah.
Because it's an aerial one, but like an aerial, like, what do you, dive? So there'd be
okay.
very specific instances where I could use it for a flying monster, right?
Like for me, I'm mostly a longsword user because hit him with the Amakakaru Ryu no Hirameki. But then I was like, I always like dual blades too, so I started using dual blades. And then once you unlock the swap skill, is you basically do like a forward lunge, and then when you hit them, you like jump in the air and do like a bunch of attacks. And then for those who don't know, who haven't played Monster Hunter, dual blades, they're basically known for being a Beyblade when you're on top of a monster in the air. You basically start from think Levi from Attack on Titan. When he fights the Beast Titan, he just becomes a fucking top and like spins. That's literally what you do on top of a monster. So
Okay.
so you can do that a lot easier. I was like, oh, this is sick. Like I think I'm about to fight that red boy, the one that you were having a fun time on stream.
Red boy?
Yeah, he's a giant like red tiger looking thing. Remember that one guy you were fighting in the volcanic area? That you tried to climb up a wall and you kept falling over and over and over?
Oh god, I figured out what I was doing wrong. But I'm a pro player since the last stream, so that's what I'm gonna do later today, which when this post will be a week ago, just to confuse everyone.
Yeah.
I'll show my prowess tonight.
Who are you drawing currently?
But
Who are you drawing currently? Thank you.
I'm trying to design something.
Oh. Do you know who I'm drawing?
Let's see, I can't see right now. It's too small for me.
Is that better for you?
There we go. Dr. Stone.
No, it's not Dr. Stone.
Damn. You got some style going on there.
Think of things that just ended recently.
Oh, what did just end recently?
Well, Attack on Titan, rest in peace.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Anyways, Monster Hunter. Before you go down that path.
Yeah, Monster Hunter, good game. You should definitely
The
buy
current
it.
one, if you have a Switch, you've never played Monster Hunter, or you have and you like it and you're not sure, I would play it, especially just because of the vibe of the game. You know,
yeah.
if you're into Japanese culture,
Honestly,
it's the
like
perfect game.
honestly, the game itself, I enjoy this game way more than World because it actually tells me what I'm kind of doing. Like it's like, hey, you do this to unlock this. World was just like, yeah, here's a bunch of quests, figure it out.
World is like like had the setup of, you know, like your typical MMO that kind of just doesn't tell you
BDO.
anything. You just kind of like wing it and figure it out as you go.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I just didn't have the investment to do like, you know, like online research. Like I just don't do that anymore
yeah.
for games. Like
Yeah,
that's
well,
what I did when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like go look up like, oh, what's the best way to do this?
Yeah, unless it's like for Final Fantasy, because fucking my entire life is that game. Unfortunately, I don't care to look anything up.
Unfortunately.
It's a game that we just why couldn't we be like trendy? Why couldn't we like freaking Minecraft or something?
Fuck that shit. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I would love to.
Oh my god! Speaking of Minecraft, you know what makes me mad? Every time I go on Twitter, and I see something trending, and I'm like thinking it's interesting, and then I click on it, and it's a fucking Minecraft. Like it's just Minecraft stands going off about freaking Dream or something like that. Like I have nothing against the guy. Like, you know, if he makes good content, that's cool. Make your money and all that. But I'm trying to like, I'm sitting on Twitter. Like I think Mommy Milkers was freaking fucking trending last night, and I'm a degenerate, so obviously I'm gonna click into what the fuck they're talking about. And it was a fucking Dream. It was a fucking Minecraft thing. I was like, god damn it, I got baited, and I'm tired of being baited.
Jabade.
Yeah, honestly.
Good job.
Hey.
I mean, that's your fault.
I mean, it is my fault, but you know, I had hope. I had.
Mommy Milkies. Is it just like a conversation while playing Minecraft or something?
Apparently, yeah. It's I don't know. Do you know who I'm doing yet? I mean, at this point, it should be really easy to tell. But
I don't know the name though.
But you know what it's from, though.
Do I?
Oh my god.
It's okay because you don't know. I'm not drawing a character that exists.
I'm drawing Eren from Attack on Titan.
I don't know. How would I know? Remember,
'Cause
I'm
you're-
not caught up.
It's a good show.
I'm
so-
still
so-
planning on it. But
So apparently the manga just like it's done. It's forever.
Yeah.
Fun. It was funny because I talk about Muv-Luv at least a lot, like to Isaac, and I mentioned it to you sometimes, but we never talked about it on the podcast. But Attack on Titan was apparently inspired by Muv-Luv.
Really?
Yeah. Like he like when he at the end of the manga, he like wrote something. He's like, yeah, like Muv-Luv inspired me to make Attack on Titan, and then the guy and then Muv-Luv, the guy who created, I forgot his name. He was like, he's like, you sure you want to be admitting that like to everyone? But in all seriousness, thank you so much, blah blah blah. And then he because like when an anime when a manga's over, like artists will draw in their style. So, he drew. I forgot I don't know. The Attack on Titan creator like drew like. He like written his entire thing out and drew like the Muv-Luv characters in his style, and then the Muv-Luv creator drew like Eren, Mikasa, and I forgot her name from Muv-Luv in the mech while like, and it was really cool and touching, because it reminds me of like when Naruto ended, right? And when One Piece gave its like regards and stuff like that, and I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean that's pretty. I mean even when like shows end,
it's the kinship, it's the community.
The mangaka community.
Yeah.
Even though Muv-Luv is what?
I was gonna say because you can say your point because it has nothing to do. It has something to do with what we're talking about because we're gonna start talking about what ended, but because and you said mangaka, so and then I was like, oh yeah, this thing's coming out. But finish what you were saying.
Huh? No, I was saying Muv-Luv isn't a manga. That's all I was gonna say.
So, Mappa in all of its glory.
Yes.
Did you hear what they're doing with their next project?
I think so. I don't know if there's something else that I'm unaware of.
What are you gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was waiting for you.
Well, their next project that apparently got confirmed is that they're doing Solo Leveling. The anime.
I was gonna talk about the movie.
Oh yeah, I mean the movie. Yeah, what movie for what?
Jujutsu.
Oh yeah, the Zero, whatever that thing's called, right? It's chapter 0, like before Jujutsu even starts. Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
Even though Jujutsu is season 0.
Technically, right? But yeah, Jujutsu, like, man. How do we recover? How is it's spring season now? What's coming out in spring that's even gonna hit me as much as winter, right? Like yeah, we had our garbage fires of winter. We had fucking Promised Neverland Lamau. Slideshow ending. But we had so many bangers. Attack on Titan, fucking Dr. Stone, Mushoku Tensei, Re:Zero, Slime, Skate the Infinity, Beastars, Kimono Jihen, fucking Spider's still continuing though. I still need to watch Lock Horizon.
Yeah, I need to catch up.
I mean, the greatest anime ever created, X-Arm. Like, come on, there were so many. There's so many good things that came out. Along with
it's a sad end. I'm mostly sad about Mushoku, Dr. Stone, and Jujutsu. Jujutsu, and what else? Re:Zero, I can wait for. I mean, I feel like we had a lot happen.
Yeah. Like Re:Zero is a weird anime for me because like when I watch it, I get hyped, but as soon as the episode ends, I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, okay. It was cool though, but I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because I have no investment to any of the characters. Like I don't have a waifu.
I have a little bit. I don't have a waifu per se. I mean, I would say Echidna.
Yeah, but she's fucking...
I don't know when she's gonna show up, So it's like I don't really have much to look forward to.
Yeah.
But there's that. But I really like Beatrice, actually. I was getting annoyed with her, but she's cute.
Deno Kashira.
She says that a little too much.
What does that even mean?
Kashira. I told you like last time.
This was the first time I think that was the first podcast that we mentioned that.
Wow.
It's been a while.
Like, I suppose, or I wonder, or perhaps, like, I wonder if that's really the case.
Oh, okay. How do you feel about anime characters when they have like certain like phrases that they
Kuchiguse?
use?
It's called kuchiguse.
Is that what it's called? Or what they
Yes,
go?
it's like mouth habit.
Yeah.
literally.
How do you feel about that? And
I love them.
You love them.
They are my reason for living.
What are some popular ones besides like Datebayo from like Naruto? That's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, that's kind of one.
Datebasa's Boruto's.
I don't know about popular, but you get characters who do random things, like not necessarily like
John.
Beatrice is on her own level. She does it like for every single thing that comes out of her mouth, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you'll have like more subtle things, like I don't know. It's hard to just come up with an example.
I don't know. I felt like I was like maybe there was like some like ones that like,
I would say that Rosewall isn't a kuchiguse. It's a manner of speech. It's different.
I fucking love his speech though. It's great.
There's a difference. When you have like more like just cute phrases that aren't really like the same. Like
all I think about like
my favorite is "Gao."
Of course.
Go,
yeah,
go.
The only one I can think of is like the Naruto, like Dadebasa and Datebayo.
Yeah, that's more of a kuchiguse. You'll have some that just do a little dramatic, like instead of just saying des at the end of a sentence, they'll be like "nano desu, nano desu,"
Oh yeah.
which just is like it's similar to Naruto's, where it's just like infinite emphasis.
Yeah.
Because that's all it is emphasis on what you just said. But the thing is, how do you emphasize what you just said when you use it all the time?
I think. Oh wait, one of them has one. What's his name? Chrome has one in fucking
Dr. Stone.
Yeah, he has the. Well, it's not a kuchiguse actually. It's just I guess it's more of a catchphrase he does. Cause he just goes yabe like way too much. Like that's just, like,
Yabe. Yeah, he just says it. But that's pretty normal. It's like, dude, that's bad, or in like a good way. It depends. Like yabe.
Yabe.
Like that's cool.
Fuck, that's cool.
It depends on the context. But I feel like it can also just when he says it. That's what I get. But if it's for like something like you'd be like, ah, shit, this is bad actually. Like you know how like you say terribly awesome.
Like that's sick.
Like it's not terrible. Yeah.
It's basically that okay.
Yeah, that's sick. That's a better term.
There we go.
But then you have what's fun is Gen, he says something too. He says Jima de. Do you recognize that? Jima de?
Not necessarily.
He says it every time he speaks, so the only reason you probably don't notice is because, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta kind of understand Japanese. It's not a real word. It's slang for majide. So he takes the word majide and reverses maji to jima.
Oh, okay.
And that's pretty popular with, like, youth.
Mm-hmm.
And it just means, like, seriously.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just...
my Aaron's kind of fire, though. I think it's, like, the first male character I actually, like,
yeah, the eyes are pretty good.
I think I have to fix him just a little bit because he's way too. He's more. These aren't the eyes. He needs to be a little bit more. Like, I hate you and I want you to die. Cause that's Aaron in a nutshell. But yeah, so many so many animes are over now, and like spring, like for spring we have, like My Hero. But I watched the first episode. I was like, I can honestly care less about My Hero. I think I'm so like, if it's not done, yeah, I guess I'm like, if it's not done by Mappa, I don't want it.
I really like Bones though, and they did good with the last season of My Hero.
Yeah, I mean,
The thing is, it's a different style, and I really do
I just
like the
I need
style.
I need that action. I need the 360 pan shot. If I don't get that anytime soon, I'm just gonna feel
The thing
sad.
was, Jujutsu came and did it like half of its episodes instead of like one episode for the whole season.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
It's like if you think of Demon Slayer, right? Demon Slayer, sorry to say if you like it, it's not that good of a story, at least.
Oh my
It's
God.
carried by its visuals, 100%.
And its characters are good too, though. Like, you can't say that the goofy stuff is carried by the visuals.
Some of them are good, all right? I think Tanjiro's a good character. I think, what's his name? Who's the yellow one? Zainsu? Is that how you pronounce it?
Zenitsu.
I can't stand him. His only
I
good
love
scenes
him
are the
too.
action scenes. And then fucking...
He's so funny, though.
He's not funny.
He's
but
so funny.
we just have different... we have different humor, and that's fine. And then who's the other one?
No, you just
Inosuke?
don't get Japanese humor. It's okay.
I get...
You want to fight?
I'm like Japanese. I'm like, what humor?
You want to fight?
I mean, sure. I'll just step on a ladder. Can't get me.
This is about jaded experience.
Like, did you ever watch the original? Did you ever watch the original Shaman King when you were younger?
No, I only read some of the manga.
Because the first episode came out, I think, yesterday, and I watched it today, and I was like, I can get behind it. It feels very old anime, though. Like, just like the way that the story, I'm like, oh, this is. I can feel like the 2000s or whenever it came out.
That gives me. I mean, there's a few things that are coming out that they're like trying, I think, to get the 90s, 2000s feels back in.
Yeah, but I don't know if I really want that. Maybe I'm too accustomed to the newer type of animes.
It depends.
Like Shaman King's a 52 episode long series, and it's just the manga. So this Shaman King is the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood of Shaman King. Apparently, that's what it seems like it's gonna do.
I mean, we'll see.
I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be as good. I'm not saying it's like the quality's gonna hold up, but I'm saying in terms of like, it's
the idea concept.
Yeah, it's a direct translation of manga to anime.
Well, yeah, because it's the trouble with anime. If anybody, you grow up watching it, you watch something, you love it, you're excited, and then it ends, and the ending is trash because they made their own original ending.
Yep.
And you know what's sad? You know what's sad is in today we have something even worse, and it's called Promise Neverland. The freaking manga's done, and they're like, you know what we could do? We could make it worse.
I mean, true. The ending was literally a slideshow. Are you gonna actually try to finish it? Like, are you gonna watch season 2? Are you gonna watch season 2?
No, I can't do it. I'm mad because I like the manga.
But you love to. Again, you said last podcast you love to hate
There's
watch
difference.
things.
Yeah, but not stuff I love. I love to hate watch things I hate.
Well, you hate season 2 with a burning passion.
No, but
babe.
I still like Promise Neverland.
I think I don't know. I kind of want to hate watch season 2 just to see like the dog the
I've watched
the
things
pile
that
of
have
shit.
bad adaptations. I watched Tsukihime. I watched the original Fate Stay Night. I watched the Umineko anime, and I could rewatch all of them. Actually, they're not like Promise Neverland could be the worst adaptation I've ever seen that I didn't even watch all of.
Damn,
Like,
strong
I haven't
words.
That's how bad it is.
I mean, it is. It's really fucking terrible. It's really bad.
Like, just don't even think that. Just pretend. This is one of those things
Like-
where you're
like-
supposed to pretend it does not exist.
Like when it was coming out, I would like recommend people. I was like, "Yo, watch Promise Neverland."
I was
It's such
so
a good It's such a good
excited.
anime. Watch the first season. Now I'm just like, just watch Made in Abyss. You get the same feeling.
I was so excited. I was like getting like the first 2 episodes or so. I was like, okay, yeah, we're doing this. And then a few episodes go by before like the notorious episode 6 happens, and I'm just like, something feels off. Like I couldn't tell what it was because again, like, I didn't read the manga the day before. It had been some time, and I'm just so confused.
Isn't it kind of strange
then it
though? I'm sorry to cut
What?
you off. So isn't it kind of strange? We're in spring already. Like, we're in the spring season of anime. Oh god.
Oh, that it's freaking April? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Oh. I thought
I don't
2020 went fast.
understand.
I thought
Time
2020
is going by so fast.
I'm scared.
Like, I don't even...
I'm scared of my impending doom.
I went to the dentist, and the nurse, like, whatever receptionist woman is like, so what are you doing this weekend? And I'm like, I look at her, I'm like, I don't know. Every day is a weekend for me right now. It's everything, like, just blends into one.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
And I told another friend, like, I caught their stream after 5, like, months or something, and they're like, oh, it's been a long time. I'm like, yeah. I don't know what a long time is anymore. Like, what's the difference between 5 days and 5 months?
I mean, true.
I don't know why I'm, like, just going... Well, there's a reason why I'm just going and coloring it.
What are you exactly drawing?
This is bad, but, like, nobody's gonna see it. I'm trying to make a Godzilla girl.
What do you mean no one's gonna see it? This is literally recorded on a podcast, Feather.
That's not what I mean. Nobody's gonna see that it looks like a Godzilla girl.
Just draw 'em. Just
I
draw
have
'em.
idea.
You have to give her horns.
Godzilla doesn't have horns.
I mean spikes. I mean like this. Just give her a tail with some spikes on it. Bing, bang, boom.
No, she's an anime girl with no traits of the actual monster. Don't you get it? She has... That's what her ribbon is for. And her long hair is supposed to be the insinuation of a tail. You know, when you adapt something to be normal?
No, Feather. Because I often
She
don't
does
do
need fangs, though, but I made a pouty face instead.
I mean, speaking of Godzilla, I guess, right? The new Godzilla movie came out. You saw it. I haven't seen it yet. But what do you think about it, Feather?
Like, of course it's not perfect, but when it comes to kaiju and monster movies, which I really like, for example, if you've seen Pacific Rim, the first one was fun. It's not perfect, but it was enjoyable. It was a good movie.
Yeah, the second one was dog shit.
Yeah. It didn't have any of the traits from the original one. Like, it's just... I can't even remember what happened in the second one, but I can remember what happened in the first one, and that was so long ago now. So I'm hoping there's, like, some Pacific Rim redemption at some point, because I felt like that's what Godzilla was. Godzilla versus Kong. On Pacific Rim, though, there is an anime on Netflix. One of those 3D animes.
I heard it's decent. I mean, Isaac.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it. There's also gonna be a Godzilla anime series on Netflix. It already came out. The first episode came out in Japan, I think, last week.
Yeah,
so there's a Godzilla anime, and yeah, so that's a thing. But on the back to Godzilla, if you've seen, like, so it's been like kind of like a trilogy of sorts, and Godzilla vs. Kong was the last one. And I had very low expectations because King of the Monsters was not good. Some people might disagree. I thought it was really bad.
Speak your truth,
There's
Feather.
just like some things that happen. Like, there was a character, like, this isn't a spoiler because I'm not gonna say anything, but there's a character that just, like, dies, like, off screen, and they just don't even talk about it. You kind of only are able to catch it if you really like wait a second, did she just get crushed? And then there's just like literally a half second, like, you could barely tell that it even happened. Very. And even this movie has, like, some, like, there's a lot of corny sayings that go on in the second movie that didn't happen in the first one at all. And there's a little bit of that in this one, but the thing is, it was played okay. Like, you can do campy, and it can be enjoyable, right?
Yeah, of course.
But then you can do it where it's just cringe, and that's what King of the Monsters did a lot of. Like, oh my god, and then someone in the background says, Zilla. And you just, like, want to facepalm while you're watching a movie.
Let them fight.
Aw. But,
yeah,
the first one I thought was good. This one, it has its issues. Sure. But it's fun. The fight scenes are top-notch. Very good. I didn't really care for the fight scenes in King of the Monsters. They were a little weird. And I did like the 2014 Godzilla, but it was almost like too serious and artsy. Like, I really liked the cinematography and everything.
Yeah.
But there wasn't enough fighting.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Right? This one, it's full of it. And I went into it thinking it was going to be bad because I had low expectations. It's only been 2 years since King of the Monsters came out. And I was like, Kong? Like, how is Kong going to stand a chance against Godzilla? Like, hello?
I mean, it should, in theory, shouldn't actually.
But if you watch it, you'll see. I'm not going to say much on that, but it's good. And I liked Kong. I didn't think I would.
One with the ape's feather.
Yeah. They did good. There was a little less focus on the humans than...
Yeah, the worst part of every Godzilla movie is the humans.
In King of the Monsters, it was just like, why? Mm-hmm. I did not understand.
I mean, my favorite Godzilla movie will always and forever will be Shin Godzilla.
You liked Shin Godzilla?
It's just Evangelion but Godzilla. I mean, honestly.
Anno's doing something new. He's working on something new.
I would tell you because I'm pretty sure I told Isaac because Isaac. Friend, our good friend who wrote his thesis on Evangelion. Yeah, I just
saw it yesterday, but I can't. It's like on the...
So anything involving Evangelion or with the guy, was like, haha, here, hey Isaac, look. You know how sad he is that he still hasn't seen 3.0 plus 1.0?
Why? He's so funny. I'm planning on doing a nice binge watch because I didn't want to watch those movies until they were all out. I
think we recently rewatched them in the Discord server. We were just vibing and we're like, you want to watch? He's like, Isaac. He's like, hey Shinra, you wanna watch them, Eva? I was like, I have no idea.
Watch them. Evangelion and there's another tie-in though because there was a very strong reference to Evangelion in this movie.
Get in the robot
Godzilla
Godzilla
versus Kong.
No! Get in the robot Godzilla. No! I don't wanna.
No, get in the robot Godzilla girl right here. Yo. Yeah.
Getting in the robot Godzilla-chan. No.
No. Please don't make me do this.
He's my friend.
I had a lot of fun watching it.
I'm trying to draw a girl leaning, but I have no idea how to do this.
Seems complicated.
I'm like, how the fuck do I... Whatever.
Nani else? What was I gonna try to accomplish?
Nani kore? Nandato.
I'm still sad though. What is it? Higurashi ended too, even though you don't have any stake in that. But it has a second season announced too in July, and I'm just like...
I mean, honestly, spring...
I'm here for it.
Spring is just to hold me over until fucking July. 'Cause that's when Slime comes back, Dragon Maid comes back. Mushoku is supposedly coming back. I believe. I hope I'm not wrong.
I hope not, right?
I need it. I need it back. Wait, Shield Zero comes out in fall? Let's go. Let's go! I'm sorry.
Are you okay there?
Feather, did you ever watch Day Day?
Date Alive?
Yeah.
Why do you say Date A?
I don't know, because I like making people mad that I've watched it. Did it trigger you
Yeah,
just a
I
little
watched
bit?
it. Why?
I don't know, just want to... Because they're coming out another season.
I didn't see the second one yet, though. It's kind of hard to sit through those.
My entire experience with Data Live is just AMVs with the girl.
Oh. Wait, so you haven't seen it at all?
I think I tried watching it, but I was like, not my type.
It's kind of boring.
I mean, yeah.
Like, from a plot standpoint. I mean, there's a lot of anime that I just, like...
Please don't
also, like, I didn't
die.
watch it. I just, like, watch, like, compilation clips of funny things that happen. Because if you actually watched it, like, to get to the good stuff, there's not... Like, that's the sad thing, is... There are, like, gem scenes in mediocre shows.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It makes me so mad because that's what, like, I watch these scenes, and I get, like, really hype.
Mm-hmm. And then that was it. That was the one scene in the whole show that was good.
And I'm like, oh, this actually looks good. And then I, like, go to watch it, I'm like, this is dog shit. Like,
why...
Not saying One Piece is a bad anime. I mean, I am, but I'm not saying it. Like, I tried rewatching it, and I was watching, like, the Horty Jones arc. I was like, he's fighting this character named Horty Jones. I saw an AMV where he's fighting, and I was like, yo, this fight looks sick. One Piece looks great. Let me watch it. And then I watched the fight. It was like 50 episodes of them throwing like one punch at a time, and I was like, how do people rationalize the show? How do people say the show is good? I'm sorry, I had to go on a little rant about One Piece. Like, I want to like it. I want to. Trust me, I do. I'm just waiting for One Piece Kai to come out, you know? So I can actually, like, watch it.
I don't know, like... I mean, I used to watch, like, when I was...
A wee lad.
I'd say until 2015, I would watch every show that came out every season.
I mean, that's... Okay, I can't do that.
Everything.
I can't do that.
But the thing was, back then, at least maybe until, like, 2012, there were less, like, trash shows filling in. Like, so there was, like, maybe a few kid, like, TV shows that, you know, you would skip over unless it had, like, some interesting production, like Cheese Sweet Home or something, like, that was cute and actually enjoyable to watch. So you would just skip some of the trash. But now there's a lot of trash.
Yeah.
So even if I wanted to watch everything, it would still be like, okay, I'm only watching the stuff that's, like, a real anime. That's, like, not done on actually a trash budget, because there's a lot of shows like that now.
Name one.
I don't. Why would I know the name of a trash? Why would I know it? Why would I remember that? Why would I take note of that? I skip over it. I can take one look and tell that it's trash. I don't remember anything about it.
No, you like to hate watch things.
I mean something that no one, like, something you've never watched.
Oh, okay.
Something no one that's listening to this has ever watched. You don't even know it exists. That kind of trash.
Hey, you don't know. There could be someone that's like, hey, that's my favorite anime.
Yeah, but I'm not naming anything, so...
That's my favorite anime.
We're
Stop
good.
bullying me and my taste, Feather.
No, we're good.
I think I drew that kind of well. Kinda. Nah, I have to draw clothes on her.
Yeah, maybe.
I have no idea how to draw clothes, so this is gonna be fun. Here, we'll be very lazy with it. We'll just...
Ooh, I know where I got my inspiration from for this. Oh my god.
From what?
I'm totally thinking of Utsuho.
Utsuho?
Yeah.
The hell, what is that?
A Toho character.
Of course. I wouldn't put it past you.
she's, how do I explain? Her, so you know what Toho is, like it's a curtain hell shoot 'em up, right?
A curtain hell? I've never heard of that. I heard of bullet hell, never the term curtain hell, but...
So bullet hell is, right? You know what bullet hell is. So
Yes.
curtain hell, danmaku, just literally means like there's so many bullets, it's basically a curtain. And that's...
A curtain of death, got you.
Yeah. So that's Toho specific. But yeah, her ability is manipulation of nuclear fusion. So no wonder I was like channeling her in my brain.
Nice.
'Cause what's Godzilla's power?
Friendship.
Friendship?
Yep.
Now I'm gonna have...
I mean, I can replace that with a different song if you like.
It's like on cue. I've been trained. What's in your head, Feather? It's either Toho music, Dame Dane, or the first opening to Dr. Stone for some reason.
Ohayo Shita!
No, it's Ohayo Sekai. Good morning, whoa. And I'm just like, why do I have this song stuck in my head? I haven't heard it in how long? How long has it been?
I think I did that to you because sometimes
No,
I'll just...
it was before that. It's like we're having some weird resonance of Dr. Stone in our brains, and everybody just wants to start humming it.
Don't mention resonance with me. I'll start singing the fucking... the soul resonance, the fucking Soul Year theme.
I had that song stuck in my head for a little bit too.
I have a lot of anime songs stuck in my... I mean, one song that lives rent-free in my head is the fucking Sailor Moon Crystal song.
I'm sorry.
It's a good song, though. It's decent, at least. Not the show. I never watched the show, but the song. Moon Purai Atano. Something, 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 something. Bum, 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 bum. We are gonna get copyright striked. Lumau Feather. We are fucked.
I hope you know that Toho's fine.
Okay, that's fine then. There you go. Drew Anime Girl leaning over. It's kind of a perspective. It's not that bad. I'll take that. PogChamps in the chat. Or in the comments because we're not streaming. Look at that. 2 good drawings back to back. Wow, it's like I'm an artist.
I'm over here only drawing one thing today. It's unusual, but it's because design takes some thought then, right? Like, not that this is a good design.
I just drew random white-haired anime girl. And then Eren Yeager.
But there's always that... Like, don't you... Like, I think for anyone who likes to draw cute girls, I feel like sometimes you get that
Same face
desire to draw certain things as cute girls. Like, let me draw the seasons as cute girls. Let me draw...
100%.
Internet browsers as cute girls. Like, why not?
I mean, those are some good drawings, though. The internet browsers.
Yeah. I have a figure of Windows XP. No.
Like what?
I just have Win-chan. I don't know what she is.
I mean, you can just send that. You can show me it later.
You can show me it later.
Research purposes.
I should use my figures as like drawing poses.
I should. Like, I have so many. Like, I have a very degenerate amount of statues. Not many Sonico statues, though, unfortunately. There can always be more.
Oh, yeah. On that note, my little office streaming studio setup, I'm going to actually be changing it a lot after... Well, I wanted to change it already, but I had to organize everything first. Mm-hmm. And I did. And it's going to be changed on Monday. And I'll have my figures behind me, finally. And a nice big fat cat cushion.
Lovely.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
I came up with a new character. Well, at least idea-wise. Besides Misami.
I'm just thinking.
Oh no, because I've been leveling an alt in Final Fantasy, going back to that game. Because oh my god, recording footage for that is so painful. Like I have so many ideas and I'm like, God, I have to record all this footage, and I still have to do all this other YouTube stuff. I mean, like, at least I'm trying. That's all that matters, right? As long, like as Aaron Yeager says, right? Just gotta keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
But yeah, Monster Hunter, fun game. I need to play. I'm like so tempted to get a capture card, and I'm like,
freaking.
fine. I'm like, I wanna.
Isabel's asking me about getting a capture card, and I'm
Why
like,
does
you
Isabel?
guys.
Isabel doesn't even stream. I stream. as
Isabel
much as you.
has streamed.
That's all I'm gonna say to that.
I can't stop.
You know what art style I really, really like? I love the art style of like Fairy Tail and Eden Zero. Like the guy who drew, like the artist is so good. I mean, yeah, he has same face syndrome for sure because all his characters look fucking the same, but it's a good art style. It's really good. He has a very cool way of shading too. At least like when he actually shades his work. When I was at Comic-Con a few years ago, they had like this entire like I think because Fairy Tail just ended, the manga at least, and they had this entire showcase. It was just like a tunnel, and it was just all of his art, like from Fairy Tail, Eden Zero. That's when like Eden Zero I think was first announced. It was really cool like to see it. They even had when Assassin's Classroom ended, they had him come to New York Comic-Con, and then Naruto, Masaki Kishimoto also came. So that was also cool. And I got his autograph.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was really cool. I was embarrassed to show him my tattoo. I was like, no, don't look at me. You can't know I'm that much of a fanboy. It's so cringe though when you go to like a convention and like, I mean, it's cute in a way. It's endearing, but like to me, just when like people like they meet like their idol and like they practice saying something in Japanese to them. I'm like, oh. I mean, it's a kind gesture.
That's cute.
It's cute, but to me, I'm just like, eh.
I feel like I'm more cringe. I'm over here. I don't even need to practice. I'd just be like, hey, yo.
That's not cringe. You know the language. That's different.
It is cringe because they're going to be like, who is this person that's not Japanese talking to me? It's not cute.
I mean, I guess.
Well, it's language in general is like weird, right? So I have a friend who speaks Portuguese.
PogChamp.
Right? And he's Brazilian. He goes to the Brazilian market and talks to the freaking person at the register in Portuguese. And they're like, how dare you talk to me in Portuguese?
Like, when am I ever supposed to use this then?
It's like, So, like, I don't know. Some people are, like, Japanese people don't care, mostly. Like, it's not weird. Like, they're not gonna be mad at you. But I don't like putting that out there because sometimes, like, what if a person wants to speak in English? Like, I don't want to...
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
I don't want to enforce, like, oh, like, I want to speak Japanese. For me, it doesn't... It's fine.
Yeah. But that's like...
Or I don't want to... Especially, like, if it's in Japan, it's different. But in America, like, I don't want to assume that someone's having trouble speaking English, you know?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you ever seen, like, it was that meme. It's like, it's this Asian guy in, like, an army uniform. And he's like, and he's obviously doing, like, the stereotypical, like, accent. And then, so he goes, and he's like, hey, look, I'm gonna act like I'm American. And he, like, takes his eyes, and he, like, widens them up. And he's like, hey, do you have anything non-dairy? And he's speaking, like, in the whitest way possible. Like, in the most formal. I was like, That's how I feel when it comes to like the other side. I'm like, I mean, it's endearing in a way, but I'm just like, just talk to them how you normally will, because you don't know how they feel about it, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, I like to think about the other person
Yeah.
more in that situation. Like, I don't want to force people into situations that they're uncomfortable or anything, so I always test the waters.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I worked a job where it was for a Japanese company, so, like, I could talk to my company in Japanese, of course. But customers, they're living in America mostly.
Yeah.
And, but if you have tourists, for example, who you visibly can see, like, they're having trouble getting something across, that's where you would step in and help as a translator.
Yeah.
Because typically, people visiting, they wouldn't come to my brand to buy things, because they could buy it in Japan.
Yeah.
But they need help buying the things around me. So then, then you can be helpful.
Yeah, like for Liz, because Liz knows sign language, which I think is sick. And she doesn't like say that she knows it anywhere, but whenever deaf people come to the store, and they're like they have to point, they're just pointing at things, or they like take out their phone to type in, and she's like, hey, I understand sign language. And anytime that she does that, she always says, like, they get so excited and then they start signing at the speed of sound. She's like, help, please, I can't do it that fast, but I understand what you're kind of saying, please slow down. And she's like, hold on.
Right.
And then they're always like, I'm sorry, I just, yeah, so I don't know. I always think it just depends on what the intention is, you know?
Yeah.
But then again, attention can always be lost also in terms of things.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's language, at least, is hard, because sometimes you don't even understand what someone's saying in your own language. You're like, wait, what did you just say? Because we all have different dictions and then different ways of explaining things.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're learning a different language, like, you have all that against you as well, like personal quirks, regional quirks.
Yeah, like one person can explode and the other person.
And it's similar to, like, you know how, like, when you're texting someone and they get the wrong idea?
Yeah, that's notorious when it comes to talking to you.
Huh?
When I talk to you through text, and
You're like, what the fuck does feather mean?
I'm like, what do you mean here? Because I don't know if you're trying to be like an asshole, not being an asshole, but or you just like, did I say something that was assholeless and you're angry at me now? And I was like, I
just speak like an alien. Don't mind me.
That's why half the time I'm like, yeah, can you explain exactly what you mean in this one sentence, please? Before I misconstrued it and I have like a panic attack.
Yo. How the fuck does someone draw a dog?
Triangle head.
Yeah. I get that.
Triangle body. Triangle legs.
It's like I can draw cats. I don't know about... What the fuck is that?
It's a dog.
There's like some cursed, and it looks kind of like you got a little of that Soul Eater style in there.
With this one?
You remember the... What was he?
I got him.
You know?
I hold on.
Freaking deep voice, bruh.
Excalibur.
Yeah, that's who. Oh god, I loved Excalibur. Now it's all coming back to me.
Excalibur.
Excalibur. Excalibur. Isn't he? No.
All I remember is the English version song.
Wait.
Where he's like, what happened?
No, I'm pretty sure Excalibur. Like the voice is coming back to me. Yeah, it's Dio's voice actor.
No,
isn't
it's
it?
not. No, it
It
can't be.
is. No, it is.
I have to listen to a clip then.
It actually is. It's Roswell. Excalibur. It is.
Oh, hold on. JP voice. I have to hear this. Thank God. I have to hear it. There is no...
There is every way, because it was. Excalibur. I can hear it. Koyas has done some interesting voices, okay?
Apparently he's Clayman and fucking Slime also.
In what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is.
Holy shit, wait, he's in everything. I did not realize.
Yeah, he is.
Because he's in Food Wars. He's Gin in Food Wars.
Yeah,
he's the
yeah.
Beast Titan. What?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, so have you been watching any animes recently?
No, I've watched none. I watch zero anime all the time.
I'm saying recently. I don't know if you watched any like new shows that have come out.
No, I haven't watched any of the new ones. I've been playing Monster Hunter.
Exactly. See, this is what I mean when it comes to like I say something and Federal is mean to me for no reason. I'm asking a simple question because I started watching the Dragon Quest anime that came out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a Dragon Quest anime that came out. Dragon Quest, The Legend of Dai or something like that.
Huh.
I'll get you the full name in a second. It's called Dragon Questo. I was gonna read the Japanese name, but I'm not gonna butcher it. Where's the English one? Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai. It's really good.
Of Dai?
Yeah, that's how they pronounce it. Dai.
Oh. Okay, I was thinking because
it's an old anime and it's a redone version of the very old anime. Because the original anime was Dragon Quest Dino Dai Boten.
That's not gonna work.
Now, when did this come out? This came out in 1992. So you're like what, 400 years old around then?
1992?
Yeah, you're like 400.
No, I was like 983.
Yeah,
actually.
But yeah, so they're redoing it, and it's really good. Like it's pretty as shit. I mean, it's pretty as shit. The colors are cool. The animation is cool. I'm enjoying it, and it's very Dragon Quest. And for those who, obviously you don't know because we never talked about it, but I love Dragon Quest 11. I think it's one of my favorite RPGs that I've ever played. And if you haven't played it, I definitely think you should play it. It's on the Switch, so there you go. It's another reason to get a Switch. There you go, Nintendo. There's your free clout. And then they're gonna cease and desist us for just speaking nice about them.
Wow.
Knowing fucking
I
Nintendo.
know, right?
They're like, how dare they speak nice about us? We're trying to uphold our fucking I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Never mind.
How dare you talk of us?
How dare you? What are you drawing right now? What's the backstory of this dog?
Monster.
Oh, you're drawing your dog.
I don't know what my dog looks like. He's got a little longer snout. Or he has...
I mean, I can kind of draw my dog. He's just pointy as shit.
He has taller... Yeah, they're all very lanky doggos. Mine looks like a fox. Gotta give him his closed eyes.
There you go. I drew my dog. With his little ascot. I don't know what symbol is on his chest, but there you go. I mean, it kind of looks like him.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, and then.
Can you draw your pelican?
I mean, my palette. Huh? That's... I have the costume on my Palico. So he just
Did you make the forest cat one?
I did. I do have the forest cat skin on. So it looks like
I put it on last night, actually.
He just looks like a little gremlin.
So, like, fluffy. The dog... I mean, the dog's not so bad. I'm tempted to buy the Nine Tails one, but... I also like seeing my Palico, so it's like... I don't know.
There you go. There's my Palico. He's ready to fuck something up.
Oh my.
He's straight posted.
Mine too. Mine is looking like I'm trying to draw Puck or something.
Puck?
I love Puck. Puck is my favorite character.
In that?
Oh, did you realize Puck? I think he has the same voice actor as Rudius.
I have to look this up. Thank you, Heather.
Yeah, look it up for me, because I never confirmed.
More things I have to look up.
This is the anime directory. Thank you for coming. Do you have any other questions?
Holy shit, this person voices too many shit. Let me scroll down. That's someone I recognize. Fuck, starts with an M. No, they also voice Fiore from Overlord.
I still haven't seen Overlord.
Good show.
I've seen a few episodes. But I don't.
Yes!
That.
Wow. Yeah, she does voice Rudius Greirato.
But it's not the other. I like Rudius's inner voice still. A good old Sugita. Sugita Aniki.
His voice is really good.
His voice is freaking... I'm like, I have to watch this.
The show is just too good. And because of you, now when I play a fucking Final Fantasy and I'm going through the story, every time I hear Thancred, I just hear, Senku. from fucking Tsukasa. I'm like, I fucking hate you.
But Thancred haunts me. He's everywhere. He voices everyone.
Oh my god. Let's see how many things that he has voiced, actually. From things I've actually seen. Because it's a fucking long list.
I don't remember what my armor is right now. Yeah, I'm thinking of drawing people's character.
I want to
Monster Hunter on stream.
I want to do that.
Do the whole thing.
I want to. I just one, don't have capture cards to really showcase their character while being drawn. Two, I mean, I guess I could do without it.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, at first I was gonna do the whole, like, oh, join my Discord, post a screenshot, and I'll draw you.
No worries.
Because you can do that. But then I'm like, I could do the live thing too.
He's Gurren? Of course, he's fucking Gurren.
Who now?
What's his face? Yuichi Nakamoto. He's fucking Gurren.
Yeah, Thancred. Yeah, Nakamura, he's in a lot. He's in a lot of things.
He's Hawk?
He haunts me.
Of course he's Hawk. Of course he's Hawk. Oh my god.
Listen, I just told you, he is in everything.
Hey, Feta, do you remember Batoon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, what a show!
Wh-
It was.
why-
It was.
why?
Because I was just looking at all the things you've done, and that the name just came into my fucking face the last second. I was like, oh my god, I forgot about that show. It was like I think I tried watching because I was like right off the high of watching Sword Art Online,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh my god, I can watch another show about like a video game, and then after I was like, oh, this is not as good as I want it to be. My
Oh my god, I watched like back to back Chris Broad and
Connor.
Sea Dog.
Oh,
Connor
both of their videos. Yeah, I watched them
both
yesterday.
their videos, all the fried chicken and then all the booze.
The alcohol. Man, I want
Oh
to
my
try.
God.
I want to try to
They both hit 2 million subscribers, I think.
Did they?
Yeah,
Congrats
so that's
to
what
them.
they did.
Good role models.
Well, it's funny that they both did at like the same time almost.
Hmm.
Like I'm sure it was a little bit of space in between, but that's probably why they did that collab.
Yeah, but man, I want to try the Gaijin Killer. I want to see how many I get before I die. Probably like 2.
Wait, you want to do what?
The Gaijin Killer. Remember the I forgot what it's called. It's the fuck. What was the alcohol that they were calling it?
Oh.
Strong Zero.
Oh, the one that you it's 9%, but
Yeah, it's like it's a Four
you can't
Loko in a
taste
smaller can. Yeah, basically. It's
oh
just
my god, so yeah, you've never been to Japan. Oh my god, I loved it. Like you just go down to a convenience store and you could buy whatever you wanted for like actually not even I didn't even have to go to a convenience store. You could just go down in your hotel to the vending machine and buy some booze.
Oh yeah.
And I wasn't doing it to like get drunk. I'd just be like, oh, you know, this is refreshing. Just get myself a little I forget what it's called. It's like something chew high.
Pinachu?
No, chew high.
Oh no. You good,
It's the
bird?
good stuff.
My bird just randomly started flying. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like to draw my Monster Hunter characters. It's just, I mean, I'll be playing with you later if
Yeah,
whenever
I
you're
am.
streaming.
Right
okay.
after. I'm gonna just have to marinate some chicken. I'm gonna make yakitori.
Ooh, I never had yakitori.
You've never even had it?
Nope.
It's it's somewhat similar. It's like to like teriyaki, but on skewers. Like teriyaki kebabs. I would
Oh, nice.
be the simplest way to describe it.
I had whatchamacallit earlier. I had sushi right before we started to get myself in the
Wow.
creative mood.
Yeah, no, I was watching that episode again, like on this. I'm eating like healthy.
Oh yeah,
It's been just over a week now.
having fun.
I feel good. Like a lot more energy,
Oh yeah.
and like I haven't been. Well, I've had some coffee, but I haven't been drinking it every day.
That's good.
And I can tell a difference, but watching like the meat fried chicken, I'm just like,
Pain.
because the main thing I want to avoid for a while, like diet or no diet, is just like no fried food for a month.
Nice. Good job for you, Feather.
It's I personally like right now. So I got like I had like to enjoy Godzilla because I'm on this diet. I was like I need to have something, so I got boba, but I got it with oat milk, low sweetness level, and with agar boba instead of the tapioca pearls.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like boba. I mean, I like
It's fine.
I don't like the bubbles. The bubbles, they mess it up for me.
It depends. So you have to have the right place and the right. A lot of places don't even make good boba, so you probably just don't even know.
I mean, fair.
And then
I've only been to the chains like VVs and
Yeah.
CCs.
Yeah. So there's that, and then there's also the fact that I just don't think boba goes with every drink. I think there are specific ones. So like if it's like a more warm, like a regular tea, like I like a good honey boba with like brown or dark black sugar.
Mm-hmm.
That's the good stuff. I think it goes good with strawberry, but then I don't really like it with anything else. It goes good with Thai tea as well. Like anything that has more of like a mellow flavor and not like a sharp fruity flavor.
Yeah, my go-to normally is just whatchamacallit, it's just taro milk. I'm a big taro guy.
Taro's good, yeah. I just love boba.
I mean, yeah,
A lot.
You talk about it. You talk about it a lot.
Yep. It's because I have a good place to go to. It's better than the rest. I found another good place in San Francisco recently, and then I'm like, yay, I'm on a diet. Fuck my life.
Every person that I've ever talked to that has like really enjoyed boba has really been like a piece of shit of a person. So
what the hell?
Yeah, I know. So I just associate boba with being a piece of shit. Not with you.
There's so many people that like boba. That's weird.
Now you know why I hate people, Feather. I revealed my secret.
You hate everybody. Okay.
That's my secret, Cap. I just hate everyone.
I hate like I hate the clamoring over it, like the mainstreamness in terms of like the place that I really like people like go there and draw. Like, do you ever feel like people are just actually NPCs?
Yeah. Yes. 100%. I feel that about a lot of people. I feel that about Twitch streamers. I feel that about. Hey, I'm just letting you know. That's how it be, though. I mean, people sometimes, I feel like people just do things because
because other people are doing them.
Exactly. Like I want to be part of the. I don't know. I want to say some people do it out of like malicious nature. I mean, right? I feel like people just do it because some people just want to be a part of something.
It's
and
like
I respect
it's
that.
like no. It's more like you know, like a.
I don't know, Feather.
Moth to a flame. That's the term.
Yeah, that works, I guess. Yeah. Some people just want to be a part of something. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't even know why I stream. I just have fun. And then when it's not fun, I don't stream, and then I go back eventually.
I'm just a masochist. I don't know why I do the things that I do.
That just came out of nowhere.
I don't know why I do the things I do. For instance, this podcast was a full like random idea.
Yeah, this just happened. Hello, hi, how are you?
It was just because we did that one thing with a friend. They were like, I mean, we can do it. Not full time, but like.
What was I gonna say? Also, what have you been doing lately to pass by time? Like
me?
Outside of watching anime and playing games.
I mean, that's all I do.
Like, you don't like just watch random YouTube stuff in the background now and then?
I mean, I used to do that, but now I just watch the same video over and over.
Wait, what do you mean you watch the same video?
Like, there's these videos on YouTube called like Classic WoW Adventures. I hate World of Warcraft, by the way. But these videos are really well made, and it's what's kind of inspired me to make my own videos. But I've watched them before. and I'll just rewatch them because they're just that good. And I've rewatched them so many times. Like the one from Uber Danger, the one from Barney. I watched Pint videos a bunch of time. I try finding new stuff to watch, but I'm like, there's nothing that I like.
There's certain things.
I need something to I need something to just come to me. I don't want to search for anything. I need the YouTube algorithm to be the YouTube algorithm and just recommend me something that I'm gonna instantly love. You know.
I used to like rewatch Elvis the Alien videos.
Wow.
What?
Nothing.
Some of the so especially the movies where I watched, because then I'd be like, oh, to my friends, like, we watched this movie together. Now you have to watch this video about this shitty movie that we watched, so that I have to watch it again.
Yeah, I watch like a lot of Internet Historian. I think a lot of Internet Historian. I think his videos are nice. I watch a lot.
So lately, what I've been doing is watching. I think I told you very vaguely, like people trying to cook Food Wars.
Oh yes,
recipes.
I've seen. I have. If it's in my recommended, I'll give it a look. But it's not something I actually like go after.
Well, I started. Yeah, no, it came up in my feed, and I was like, I used to watch a few like similar things.
I used to be a Bon Appetit stan. I used to watch Bon Appetit anytime it came on.
I used to watch it now and then, yeah.
Like if you're eating food that you really don't want to eat, like let's say it was just like leftovers and you're not really excited to eat it, but you're hungry, but so you have to eat, you don't want to spend money. The strat is turn on something that makes like you want to eat while eating your food. At least it works for me because it makes
me sad.
No, because it makes me more hungry, so I have to eat it.
That just makes me sad. I like start crying into my food, like my food isn't that good. No.
I'm trying to. I somehow.
God, why? But yeah, no. So I was watching these, and I watch a lot of like Babish, and he does a lot of stuff where he's like.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of
like he does popular like pop culture food recreations and stuff, and I'm like, he did a Monster Hunter one, and then I'm like, wow, it'd be nice to see him do Shokugeki, and then for fucking whatever reason yesterday there's a Babish upload for Shokugeki.
Which one?
For April Fools.
He did one before.
But it wasn't him. It was someone else who did. Like, he, in his kitchen, though.
I mean, he did one
before.
But
it was good. The guy
Shokugeki.
who was on it was really funny. I recommend to watch it. It's the Gotcha Pork.
Oh, okay.
The first episode.
Yeah. He did an episode for Shokugeki. He was sponsored by Crunchyroll.
How many?
One.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he did it. Also, I kind of redrew like your fucking icon. Apparently, I wasn't even thinking about it. I wasn't really thinking about it. I was just like drawing. I was like, oh, this kind of looks like. I was like, I guess here we are. Here you go. Here's your icon, but in my style, I guess. Even though I don't have a style.
The one that I need to finish.
Yeah, we still have to do that eventually. But there you go.
It just kind of like took the back seat.
Yeah. Pain and suffering. Oh God! What a day! What a day! My bird. So, for those who don't know, I have two pets. I have Nova and I have Elsa. Nova's a cockatiel, and Elsa is an albino parakeet. And Nova recently has been going apeshit. She's just been singing all day and yelling and flying around. And overall, just being a kind of a menace, and I do love her that she's doing this now, compared to just being a statue. But it's also just like, Nova, why? Why now? Are you okay? Are you acting up? Are you in your rebellious phase? And then there's Elsa, who's just a sweet angel. She just sits there, beautifully. And she peeps sometimes, but she just stands there, and she's a good bird. And then there's you evil demon. You just... Why?
Wow.
Like, and then Feather has Java, who's her cat, and I'm pretty sure Feather just can talk about Java for days.
He is fluff.
He is happiness.
He's asleep right now.
Is he? No wonder why. Because usually he would just be meow.
Meow. I'm ready to play more Monster Hunter. But yeah, this is the first episode we're doing just here. We're going to be doing it once a month. So in a month, this should be up again. If you're looking forward to that extra episode. So right now the schedule is 3 weeks out of the month. I don't know if we have a specific, let's see, what this is the first week, so that
Good.
means, so this would come up next week, an episode came up yesterday, and then an episode would be out on the 15th as well, because we're going to stream one next week. So the Hollow week will be
Hollow Live?
the 22nd? That's the empty week?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Just so there's going to be like 1 week of the month for the most part where you're going to see nothing. But eventually that might change. Just as like a going out there, you know. If you want to like and support the channel, we can be more inclined.
It's definitely a different feel doing this than streaming it the entire time.
What do you think? I mean, that's something to talk about.
Like in terms, like
probably gonna wrap it up soon, right? So we can talk about our experience today, right now, in the moment.
I mean, I already marked down the thing before, so I can just cut that. But yeah, doing the podcast, I guess, like local recording compared, because normally we do all our podcasts live on either of our Twitch. Yeah, so usually I'll host one if it's on my channel, if Heather hosts it on hers, and then we take that recording and then we edit it and put it on YouTube for you guys to watch. This is the first one that we're doing that's actually just recorded for YouTube, like in our own free time. And it's very different because like I kind of enjoy this a little bit more than because like I enjoy streaming. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the streaming. I enjoy the vibe of stream, but when you're doing a stream, like I don't know, it feels like there's pressure, at least. I don't know, because you feel like there's people watching you and like I don't know. At least for me, that's what I feel.
There's two different things though. For me, I feel like this is more. So when anybody makes a YouTube video, it's a little bit more thought out. But when you go to stream, typically it's kind of just like you're doing whatever.
Yeah.
And so there's pressure to always be entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter what you're doing, right? That's, I think, the pressure on stream. I mean, it's almost impossible to be that. That's where the podcast has been a highlight of streaming itself because there's a bit more of a plan, right?
Yeah.
Whereas here, when we're doing this, it's a little bit more chill. We can just say whatever we want. We don't get kind of I think you get sidetracked.
Yeah, because
a little easier.
Because like
there's a lot more going on.
Yeah, because
so like
when we're streaming,
I'm trying
we're like
to make sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we're streaming, we're like straight in stream mode. Because we've been streaming on Twitch for I don't know. I've been streaming for like what, 5 years, 4 or 5 years.
It's gonna be 4 years for me.
Right, but not like for most of it wasn't really serious. It was like, I'll stream for friends, and then as time it gotten more serious, and then things happen. You drop off, come back on, things that any other. So, but when you
the experience is there.
Yeah, like when we stream, we're normally like we're in a stream mode. We're like have to pay attention to the chat because we're not like 30,000 people. Like we like the chat's like it's a big thing, at least for us at this point. Where like chat interaction is like huge. Like we don't have.
We're friends. We're mostly friends with our stream.
Yeah, exactly. Like we're pretty close to it. So like we want to give everyone the time of day. But at least for this, it's just me and Feather. And we're not worrying about, if I'm drawing something, like, let me switch the Feather's perspective so people can see what's happening over there.
I think the perspective switch, I think it's a fun idea still. It's unique.
Yeah.
But, who knows what could change.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. There's some ideas that can happen.
Like, things can always change. This could always go to be straight YouTube exclusive at some point. That will depend on, how things go with both. Like, if it if it does well on stream, then that's cool. It's a nice way to kind of get a sneak peek to the podcast too.
The method to the madness. Some people just like the method to the madness a lot. And
yeah.
That's like, and then the thing for that is, like, what was I saying? Oh, like when it comes to streaming, it sometimes also is just like some people might be, oh, why don't you both stream at the same time? Because like we pretty much share an audience in a way.
Well, that's like one thing. We could, but it's kind of for us. It works.
Yeah, like
for us, it works. Like a lot of our friends are mutual friends.
Yeah, and it's just without having people having to choose going to one to the other. It's just easier to be like,
and it's kind of just like a fun way.
Yeah, it keeps it interesting.
Well, if we both do it at the same time, there's a lot more thought that actually would have to go into some things.
Yeah. So I think it's just perfect to do it like this because basically when whoever's streaming it that day, the other person kind of has a day off.
Yeah. Well, so this is something that I don't think people talk about. This is something that I don't know if I probably didn't make it up, but I'm the only one I've ever heard it from is I like to vicariously stream through other people.
Oh, yeah.
Which means not that, like, I want to steal someone's audience or something, because some people might interpret it that way. But it's like, so if a friend is streaming, I just hang out with them. That's it. And like, whether or not I'm in voice, it doesn't matter. But I'm just having fun, and they're streaming, and you're trying to kind of, like, bring life to that person's stream.
Yeah.
Which is more fun than bringing life to your own stream, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. Like even for me when I like because when Feather's streaming, I always like to try to be in her chat at least to like, talk to get conversation going.
My computer could handle, or no, I think it's my internet can't handle that.
Yeah.
Like I can only have one thing up.
Yeah. So like I try to at least do that, and it just makes for conversation because like. A lot of things for smaller streamers is like, it's not necessarily that they're boring or something like that. It's just like some people just come alive when there's someone to talk to. Not everyone can sit there with a stream of consciousness. Like for me, it's hard for me to just keep like, hey, I'm gonna go do this and do that. Hey, that was kind of funny. Like, I can't do that by myself. If I'm with a friend, it's a lot easier because I know I have that instant feedback compared to having to say something and then giving like the 30 seconds something for like Twitch chat to say something. So like, yeah, like in theory, like anyone could podcast, but it's a lot easier to at least do it with someone. And same thing with streaming. Like it's just
if you're doing a solo podcast, you definitely have to organize your thoughts and have a strong topic.
I don't think
purpose. I think you need to have a purpose.
Yeah. I'm gonna say solo podcasts would not. It would be a lot harder to do like on Twitch. But then I realized I was like, isn't technically everything's a solo podcast if you just games
right. It's all solo podcasts. It's just not necessarily all entertaining.
Yeah, that's the problem with Twitch though. It's like you can be the most entertaining person in the world, but if someone comes in when there's nothing happening and you're just happy not to say anything, like
I mean. People who do YouTube and are highly entertaining, like you cut a lot out. You work a lot to get that take.
Yeah.
One YouTuber I watch, she's like, I do really weird things. Like, she said she'll just like physically pause when she knows she wants to like signal to herself that it's a take, like that's done. Like she'll just pause, and when she went to do collabs with other people, she would do that. And they were more natural than her, and they just like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, for like, what was I gonna say? Like, there's a bunch of YouTubers that I watch, like, because it's hard to watch a lot of like, it's hard for me to watch streams for people that like I look up to in a way, because it's a lot easier just to watch them on YouTube. Like, just give me the cut down form. I have way too much. I'm a very busy man watching my anime. Okay, I can't sit here and spend 3 hours in the stream. Unless it's for, like, my friends. Like, I can sit in Feather stream all day. I don't know why I can, but I can. And I think Feather's probably the only...
There's, like, relations. There's some people, right? Like, I usually... I think the streamers that I do watch, like, even if they're bigger streamers, not, like, huge, but bigger, I see them, like, more as friends. So, like, if I don't watch them, it's because If I do, I will be pulled in, and I won't do anything else.
Yeah,
and that's because I like the people. Like I genuinely do.
Yeah. For me, like for me, Twitch stream, when I watch a Twitch stream, it's the same thing as like watching a YouTube video, but just a little bit more interaction. Where I'll just leave it on the background and I'll feel bad because like at one moment I'll be talking a bunch and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go like do Final Fantasy PvP or like play a Valorant match with my friends, and I'll just stop talking. I'll just feel bad about it, you know. That's just
Yeah. I'm the type of person. I'm probably like the worst viewer. I don't say goodbye in streams.
Yeah, you don't.
Because once I do, every time I say goodbye, I swear all the streamers that I do watch, they're like, "Oh, it was so nice to see you," and then, but also, did you do this thing? And then I'm like, "Fuck."
I think
and then we have a new conversation.
I think I hit you with that a few times also. Like, yeah,
You're
I'm gonna go to bed.
Them, but there's a lot of people.
I'm like, yeah, go get some sleep. But like, yo, before you go,
before you go,
that's a strat.
Everyone I know does this.
That's a strat to keep people in your stream. You just say, yeah, before. I
mean, I've done it to people too, but I try to like be like, okay, now go to bed. I have to be the mom.
Yeah, that makes people just want to stay longer. It's reversing. See, Feather's a master at a...
What?
Yeah. You tell someone to do something, they don't want to do something.
No, okay, so let's see if... You can never guess who I'm drawing.
Oh, I can't?
Yeah. So, can you?
Is she from an anime? No, it's fucking... Yes. What's her face? I'm like, what do you mean?
I thought that this one you would be able to tell. That's why.
Oh, it was very, very fast. Once you do the back, I was like, yeah, I got it. It's my girl.
She's cute.
She's great.
Like I said before, I like her because she's not like your typical... She's just fucking violent.
I love her to death.
And she, like, revels in just like, can I kill this monster? Why not? Hello? They died? Who cares?
Let me murder.
Yeah, she's great.
I love them.
Can't wait for more.
Oh my god, like that anime is fucking sick. I love it. I need more in my life. Please give me more. That's all I need in my life. Just more Mushoku. But yeah. Point being, YouTube podcast, fun, less stressful, at least for me.
Yeah, for now. Ho, ho, ho. Well, I think that the podcast in general isn't that stressful.
Oh, it isn't. I mean, it isn't now. I think at the beginning it was more stressful to me because I tend to worry about everything under the fucking sun.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like, we kind of have our groove. We do our things. And, yeah, now I don't worry. Because
Yep.
Because in life, you just have so many times where people say things and then they never, like, follow through with them.
The story of my life.
So I'm just so used to that. And I'm happy Feather isn't that way.
Well, the trouble is, like, you have to, like, not to, be too upset about things that never happened. It's because going through with things, like, if you've managed to go through with something, be proud of yourself because it's pretty hard to get to that step because you can have an idea, but if you don't fully realize it, what was the point, right? You have to just do things, just go for it. Sometimes it's hard because you have a good idea and it's hard to plan, right? So like I always wanted to do a murder mystery night or whatever with my friends and we would talk about it and then we never did it, like as a very minor thing. And I regret, like, no one came, like, someone has to come through and just start planning it.
Yeah, it's easier for other people to just start on something.
Say it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. That be the thing.
But I mean, in any case, I'm glad that we do this.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. Again, I've said before, doing this is a great way to just work on art. Like, even if it's very casual.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think since I started, I've drastically improved. I mean, I actually drew two characters.
Yeah. And, like, each day is going to be different. So, like, sometimes what we produce is going to be better than others. Because sometimes you're in the groove and sometimes you're not.
Yep. That it be, Feather. That it be. Yep. It's hard to stay consistent. At least right now. With art. My problem is, like... Again... Like, I've been trying to practice drawing faces and whatnot. But faces be hard, man. Like, I understand the structure of them and everything, right?
Looks like you got some good practice today.
Yeah, I pretty much just focused on drawing faces today.
I'm over here. I'm like... I hate hands. And obviously, like, my hands today, like, they're not supposed to be great. But the one pose I can always draw is go.
I can only draw
go.
Feet.
For anybody who doesn't know.
I can only really draw feet from memory. I don't know why.
What does "gow" mean? Rawr.
It's the sound of a bear.
Rawr. Yeah, it can be a bear, it can be a lion, it can be Godzilla, it can be a dinosaur. It's just gow, gow, gow. Gow. Okay, I'm good. There you go. There's a foot. Just for you. Why?
Because that's the only thing I can really draw from the top of my head. For no nefarious purpose, I just,
I cry.
What? I mean, I feel like if I really tried. I used to be obsessed with drawing hands because no one else can draw them. So I, like, made a thing. I was like, oh, yeah, I can actually kind of draw a hand. But now my hands look fucking terrible. But I think, also another thing, because we sometimes when we're streaming, because we lose track of so much time, because we're just talking and we're interacting with chat, the podcast goes for way longer than we always intend. I mean, like, like an hour or two, that's perfect. And
today
then
it's a little easier to keep track of time because not as much is going on.
Yeah, I think we hit the points that we want to talk about. I think it will be a good time to wrap up now. You know?
It'd be perfect.
So
I think we were concise and had fun.
Yeah.
And now I just gotta clean up these awkwardness. I'm gonna add armor to my Monster Hunter girl here because I just cannot remember anything. All my armor's ugly, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I was to do like a quick sketch of my armor, I know I have like
it's Shinra.
I say quick sketch. I say quick sketch because I can draw. Quitch, yeah. Because I could do
Let's
bodies.
Let's play some Quitch.
I could do bodies. I can't do faces, right? Because I know I have this piece, which is a fucking like corset thing with like you have like melons, like your titties actually like melons from that one.
The Tetranodon or whatever armor.
Yeah, and then like the arms are. Fucking...
Oh, you have that armor now?
I've had it when we first
played.
You're
like me. I got rid of that shit as soon as I could. But then I got the Basarios, which was like, I don't know, worse.
and then your character like wears fucking like battle panties. And so like.
Wow.
And there, that's this armor. Yeah, I have it because I just haven't upgraded. Like I killed so many things, and it was like nothing hits me enough to kill me, so I'm just gonna keep going. I was just gonna wait till we killed the little cat thing with the monkey nose, and it's like, grr, I'm Angie, and it's fire.
Angie wangy.
Yeah. But anything to plug, Feather? You plug your stuff.
Plug?
Yeah,
I'm
plug your
streaming now. Just kidding.
Yeah, and when this podcast is out, Feather will be streaming right here at twitch.tv/Featherin. It will be right here on the screen. Actually, I don't know.
It could be Thursday. Yeah, I'll be streaming.
Yeah.
I didn't stream yesterday though.
You did not. You were sleepy.
It was a rough.
You were contemplating life.
Yes, contemplating life. I was depressed over the end of all my good anime shows. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yes.
You can see it in this smirk.
That's how I feel. Where's Aaron? There he is.
Oh, okay. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Yep, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of the YouTube podcast.
Let us know what you thought, if there were any differences or anything. We definitely are at a stage where we're going to love you if you give us any feedback.
Yeah. I mean,
we'll love you anyways, but we'll love you more.
And more things coming, website eventually, stuff like that. It's going to eventually be on actual like streaming sites like Spotify.
Yeah.
When we
Let
figure
us know
that,
also if there's any streaming sites you use, because
yeah, any help
I only
helps.
know iTunes and Spotify.
Yeah, but thank you all for stopping by. I thank you, love you all. Could have been anywhere, but you were here. See you guys in the next one, and peace and love.
Bye.
Bye.